Hi, I'm Sandra Duick. I'm the Policy Analyst for the Peterborough Chamber of Commerce, and welcome to Business 911. We're establishing a new format for the program, and while we will continue to talk about the concerns of business from our community, I'll have the opportunity to get out into the community and speak with businesses in their place of operation. To start off, though, we are going to meet up with Chamber President and CEO Stuart Harrison. Stu, why don't you chat with us about how the Chamber of Commerce does its advocacy work?
Well, it's essentially the business that we're in. We are a lobby group for business. We operate at all three levels of government, municipally, provincially, federally. We have policy staff, and that's not only at the local level, but at the provincial level and the federal level as well. And we deal with all manner of business issues, summarized by the barriers to business, and we lobby government at all levels to create a level playing field for business so that they can compete not only locally, but provincially, nationally, and internationally. So that's essentially the work that we do.
Great. And are there some pressing issues that we're working on right now?
Oh, there's a number of them. As you know, we've got policy resolutions. There's a whole process that we work on throughout the year. Some examples, the distillery issue that came up this week, I'll let you comment on that. Another one that comes to mind is via rail. That goes right back to the earliest days of the Shining Waters Rail, which we took on as a chamber to help sort of neutralize it and create a separate not-for-profit organization. We got a lot of work done, including a critical engineering study that established the viability of the line. Via Rail got a hold of that a couple of years ago, and they've been working for the last 2 years on a concept that would see passenger rail service be introduced on a dedicated passenger line, Quebec City, Montreal, Ottawa, Peterborough, Toronto. Multiple trains each day going both directions. Can you imagine how transformative that would be? And it all started with the Shining Waters Rail Initiative. So that's an example of the sort of thing where it eventually bears fruit. And the distillery issue, you know more about that than me.
Yes, well, the Craft Distillers Association has been in talks with the government for a number of years now, and they've been asking for a certain way to tax their product, and they want it to be very similar, so a graduated tax program similar to what we see in the brewery and the winery industry. And what happened a couple of weeks ago in the fall economic statement was released, something that wasn't exactly what they had been talking about. And so we're now trying to sort through, we're hearing a 61.5% tax, but we're trying to sort through what's being taken out, what's being put in, what are some of the what is going to happen so that we can, is it a way to make it work? Is something being taken away and this coming in so that we're seeing better margins? So trying to sort through that with one of our local businesses right now so that we can, again, level that playing field and create a climate in which they can grow.
Another really good example. So, and that's what the Chamber is all about.
Wonderful. Well, thank you very much for joining me on Business 911. We'll see you next week.
Business 911 is brought to you by Nexicom. More than you expect.